Alright, had a brief issue with the memory card being full. But anyway, just finishing up this town here. Pass through the Titan's tunnel to meet the sage. Okay. They say the ancient people used a stone to make their ship float. I am Jim. My home is the dwarf village, but I am here investigating. And in the northern world, there once was a prosperous civilization, but now it is ruins. Northern world. Okay. Alright, now get out of my way. Now, as you can tell, I'm looking through this area here, and there's some busted up buildings, so you can't buy certain things here. Alright. Pretty much don't have anything of use for let me sell this junk while I'm here. There's nothing here to buy. It's all pretty useless. I might equip the dragon sword. It's supposed to be effective against dragons. I think it's a little weaker than a silver sword, but I'm not sure. I'll have to figure that out in a second. The Titan who lives in the tunnel eats gems. He loves rubies. Okay, so we're gonna need a ruby to get past that guy. Everybody knows me? What? You've never heard of Dr. Uni? No, we haven't heard of you. The Earth Cave is on the peninsula southwest of this town. Earth Cave. We're gonna want to go there. The vampire of the Earth Cave is stealing the power of the Earth. We need your help. Finally, the truth comes out. We need to find the vampire in the Earth Cave, which is in the southwest. Okay, check this out. Very expensive things we have here. The steel armor is awesome armor. It's 45,000. Obviously, at this point in the game, you do not have 45,000. Nor will you ever get that much without level grinding for days upon days. I recommend that you don't buy this right now, even though I used to always buy it right away. I mean, you'll be able to afford it soon. Maybe after we beat the vampire, maybe we'll pick one up, because I have two fighters and they both can equip this, and I think only the fighter can be equipped with the steel armor. It's like ridiculously strong, but the defense is already pretty good on my fighters, so I'm going to say hold off on that. Pick up 2 silvers bracelets for you guys there, and if you haven't found enough, or you don't have enough iron armor, you know, your iron helmet and your iron armlet, pick those up for your fighters, because they're the only ones who can use that anyway. And that will pretty much do it for this town. Now if you look around, there's nothing else here, which means you're getting ready to do the cave. If you lose a character, you have to go all the way back to another town, whether it's that town I showed you all the way on the east side of the far continent, or if you go back to Elfland, which you can actually dock. If you remember, to the south of Elfland there's a docking station there, but it's also just as easy just to go through the canal and hit the first town to pick up any of your items that you might need. Other than that, there's really nothing in this town. It's pretty much destroyed. So looking at my level, I'm a level 11. I recommend level 11 is perfectly fine to go for that vampire. So what do we have for items? I have 54 heals and 35 peers. You don't really get poisoned as much in the game at this point, so I'll probably not have to worry about that too much. Now, always gotta have a couple of these in stock. For this dungeon, I think you can do the math yourself, but it's pretty much 4,500 gold is what you need to max out your heals if you don't have any. And you would want to do this dungeon at 99 and max out your heal potions and then go to this dungeon, which, yeah, it takes forever, but it's worth it. And so let's go up to the white magic real quick. Outfit that, get that going, get harm. Now I'm going to level grind and get the rest of my heals potions. I'm also going to buy life as well, so that'll be all set. And black magic, I'm going to get fire 3, and I might get Bane, and then obviously warp I can't get till later. But I think I just might go with fire 3 and just skip on the Bane for now. I'll get that later. I don't ever really use that spell anyway. It's not really that effective. But I do like using it every once in a while because it's something different to use. And as for weapons and armor, I'm good with what I got for now. So, with that said, let's go take a look. Now you're a lot stronger, so there is an inn here, so you can fight locally in a little forest here. I mean, you still get these guys, which are pretty much a waste of the time. But fight locally. You can go to the cave if you want, but I don't really recommend that. I recommend actually going to this. Here we go. This is exciting. Ghouls and Geist. The first chance you get, you want to use fire level 2 or more, and harm. Hopefully I'll get a chance to. Otherwise I'm going to be toast. Okay. There we go. So what we're going to want to do is there's a forest to the left. We're going to stay in there and level up. And actually not even leveling up. It's just about getting your magic. You don't really need to level up at this point. Pretty much for the rest of the game, you know, you're grinding, but you're really going for the gold, because by the time you save it for what you want, you're going to be at the level you need to be. And I'm already at the level I need to be, so let's do one more battle. Shadows are pretty harmless. They cast dark on you, which is an annoyance, but it's really not even a big deal. It's not really that effective. It doesn't do much damage to you. That effect does disappear after the battle, so you don't have to use anything special to cure them of that. And as you can tell, their hit points are very low. So I would stay in this forest, or you could venture out into the world. You can head over to the town to the east that I showed you, because there's the docking station. You can fight there if you want, and level up and buy the weapons and armor in that area, but just don't get too far ahead of yourself, because I don't think there's too much you can do anyway. And come back here and finish off these quests. So that's what I'm going to do. In the next video, it's going to be me taking on the vampire for the first time.